La La Land. I hope to see you soon in La La Land.
Justin Vega.
I'm going down. I'm going down. I'm going down to La La Land. I hope to see you soon. La La.
En het is een walk with Mel. Ons het nog gewalk, ons het gebafft erop, ons het de hele vibe gedaan. Amy Dee, I call you Amy Dee, maar your Instagram handle is Amy Dee. Welcome to the show. I've been a fan. I love your work. Thank you for joining us here on the show. Ik is zeker die mensen gaan mal gaan naar huis. I mean, tell us who Amy is. Who were you when you grew up? Cool kid? Nerd?
So basically, Amy was the comical one. My mommy always used to tell me since crash, I used to impersonate everyone.
Really?
So I used to watch movies, then memorize it, and then come back to the family and then play the character.
Baie belangrik.
So that's always been with me. I've always been that person.
Wow.
And I think that's where my videos came from, is because I'm always watching people. I'm always memorizing the behavior. And now I'm able to do it and show you guys. And that's why the characters are so believable as well, because I sit the whole time and I'm like, okay, how is the colored boy actually, you know? And I sit and I'm like, okay, they always ask me for a tour and they always stand on the corner.
Yes.
Always the tracksuit pants or the slippers.
Yes.
So,
in die hande soms in die sak.
exactly.
Baie belangrik.
So I'm always watching that, and that became just part of me, is always to watch people, because I've always wanted to do acting.
Really?
I've always
And I
wanted to do
think you're
acting.
so brilliant, because I
Thank
saw the
you.
colored boys thing. I'm a red bear dude. I was like, this
Because
is
they
so
used to come to
accurate.
me and ask me for the tour.
Hey,
and
so the red bear
whatever.
dude.
I don't shop there.
I don't have
I don't shop
Tell
there.
us how it started. Like, obviously that's how it started, but like when? Like, tell us about the day you decided to make videos and create your own.
It wasn't like a thing where I was like, I want to do this, you know. It was more of, I like to make videos. I like to be funny. I like to just keep everyone entertained and things like that. So my best friend and I would always just put the camera on and just say whatever.
Wow.
Nothing was ever planned. We would just put it on and just whatever is recorded is recorded.
Kawaii. I like that.
And we would just post that.
We also used to do that.
And realize like people actually enjoy this because we're just talking nonsense, you know.
Yes.
And it actually ended up being funny. And so from there I was like, maybe I should make more videos, you know. And that's just how it came to be.
Amazing. En dan almal is mal met Tiffany en Britney. Ek kry vir Britney so maar ek wil vir jou help. I really want to help. Ons gaan later met Britney praat julle. I mean, we have a video up now so you guys can see, but what was the inspiration with Britney and Tiffany?
I'm not gonna lie, there was absolutely no inspiration.
Really?
Absolutely none.
Wow.
So what happened was I promised my Instagram followers I was gonna make 21 videos.
I saw.
For the 21 days
Of
lockdown.
I get it.
And I was like, okay, let me make this. And I was using regular TikTok audios.
Okay.
And until I didn't find anything that I felt was entertaining anymore.
Got you.
So I was like, okay, let me just make my own videos.
Okay.
And I actually just put the camera on. I did what I would do with my best friend. I just put the camera on and I was like, I have an idea of what I want to do. I want to have this girl that didn't wash whatever. I had no actual like idea of what it was gonna be or how it was gonna go.
Yes.
And I didn't even know I was gonna name them that.
Wow.
So the beginning of the first video where I say Tiffany, it was me testing if Tiffany was the right name to use actually.
Wow.
So it was more of like a Tiffany. And afterwards when I pressed pause, I was like, actually, we can use Tiffany.
Tiffany is there.
So that's what it was. I just put it on, I improvised.
Amazing.
And then as soon as I edited the video, I was like, okay, this can work.
This is so dope. And what video went viral first?
It was the first
Was it all
Britney.
Brits? And what was it like when it went viral? You obviously didn't plan for it to go viral.
It was very weird because I didn't have Facebook and I didn't have Twitter.
Really?
I just had Instagram and then the TikTok. And someone, Cameron Pearson, she's also a TikToker.
Okay.
So she downloaded my video and she posted it on Twitter. And then it blew up.
Wow.
So people were sending me screenshots on WhatsApp. You are my feed, you are my timeline. And I was like, I don't even
You don't know.
Twitter, you know. So I went and I downloaded. I was like, okay, let me just go see what's happening here.
Yes.
And it ended up like really being a thing.
Amazing.
So I commented and I was like, thank you for posting my video. And then people started coming to my Twitter account.
I like the way it happened. Like it wasn't like forced, man. You didn't go, I wanna be.
I didn't plan for anything to go viral. I never planned for my content to be what it is now.
Sure.
It just did that on
and
its
you
own.
said TikTok, you only started this year. Like, ek told you that van die begin af. I thought when TikTok opened, Amy was the first ambassador.
Not even. I started just before lockdown because I was waiting to hear if university was going to continue or whatever. So I was like, let me keep myself busy.
I get you.
And then I downloaded the app. I was like, let me try this. This is another thing, you know.
Yeah.
And I downloaded it, and then I was like, okay, I have 1 follower.
Wow.
So it's probably going to take long. Like with Instagram, it takes very long for you to build up.
I know. I'm still struggling.
Within the first, after Brittany and Tiffany, actually, it went from like 100 or so followers to like almost 5,000.
What?
Within the first month.
That's
so
levels,
that was like crazy for me.
Tell me, do you ever feel the pressure? Say the one goes viral, no? To like, sê maar dat het nou lekker video gaat, mense dat enjoy. Do you ever feel the pressure to make another one? Like, what is your process, man? You wait? Do you have to be inspired? Or do you feel pressured?
I do feel pressured because obviously, like, you post something and then people's like, please make this, or please make that, because they get invested in the characters and then they want sequels.
Yes,
you know?
That's like a series.
Yeah.
That's okay,
They want a box set, you know. So then I start feeling like, yo, guys, I don't actually have that in my head right now. I don't have that ideas
maybe you're
of what
also.
to do. And like, university has been a lot this year. Especially having to work from home, you're like trying to focus on that.
Different, yeah.
And now you must entertain people as well. So it's like, it was quite difficult. And I'm someone, I can't just make content. I can't put videos out every day. Because then I'm not giving you
You're going to give quality. Ek is ook so. Ek gaan nie iets maak as dit nie moet.
I'd rather do like quality over quantity.
Because oor jou.
And I need to also, like, my inspiration comes from having conversations with people, interacting with people, going outside, which
in
we
lockdown,
couldn't really do.
I mean.
So it's more of, I need to see the people, I need to see how they move. Watch our colored people to see, like, okay, I can draw from that, I can draw from that. I get you. So my conversations with other people will trigger, like, certain words. I can be like, oh my word, I can use that.
I get you.
And then I'll write that down, and then I'll film it the next day or whatever.
Beautiful.
So that's how it happens. And that obviously doesn't come every day because we can't interact with everyone anymore.
And everyone's creative process is different, you know, and that's what works for you. Let's talk about the colored, we said excellence or colored, what was colored culture. That's what we said, and how important that is. I mean, there was a hashtag that was going, obviously, if colored culture didn't exist, then why? You know? Let's talk about how important that is for you, for us to embrace our culture.
I was thinking about this the other day, actually. I was thinking about how there's so many colored people that are very talented, be it dancing, acting, drawing, just creative people, which I feel like our community is very creative.
Truth.
And no one sees it, man, because we don't have the cameras on us. The cameras are focused on it's focused on all the negative things about colored people. They just focus on how the community is set up and not the people that make up that community. And so I was just like, okay, let me like show the side of the community that we don't see,
and that's side.
And that's also why I don't use profanity in my videos.
I mean, so
because
like
people
say,
they now think colored people are vulgar, so they expect
loud,
they expect the content to be like that because we were stereotyped to be that uitspattige people. And I was just like, okay, I can still get my point across. I don't need to swear in my videos. I don't need to do any of that. I'm still portraying somebody's mommy, somebody's auntie, somebody's brother, without having to do any of that.
And you know what's heavy for me now that you said that about the communities and how it's set up, even though we go through the most in our communities, always make it fun.
Yeah. Even now people are telling us we have no culture. And we made it. It's
a joke for us, you know?
Like, how can you tell me, actually?
Can't he?
If it doesn't exist, what is festive, you know? So that's basically what I wanted to show us, like, we can make the most of it. We were put in this very awkward space, but we always make the most of that.
Sure.
Even that little that we were given.
Because what
Colored people can
hulle maak
honestly,
van niks af iets
literally.
basically means. As
Literally.
a walk with Mel, we're hanging out with Amy. Check her out on all social media platforms. We're taking a quick break. Ek wil gou vandag na die met Britney praat. So hou vir julle gereed.
Awe. Curly, you make my toenails curly. My bro, do you smaak a putty? Because I have a connection met my brother and ons Vicky, you smaak a putty. My bro, since I smaak to go na. But I'm going to a TP next week, my bro. Nah, my bro, not the whole ANC. Just koop om je schijf. Maar moet je me don't like it when she can smell the ANC's in the... Piggy. We lying, my bro. We lying. Tamia. Pass the milk. I let it fall, ma. Bronwyn is weer pregnant. I'm in Perla. Was jeans on nummer? Hi, Gina. Ja, nee, Susie wat praat. Nee, ek wil net vir jou gevra het. Ek het nou aan jou gedink, ja. Ek wil vir jou gevra het. Hoe gaan dit met jou kleinkind? Gaan dit met Bronwyn? Britney, wat doen jy? Sy besig om te leer. I'm studying for examinations. Wat so goed? Examinations? Pass, Jay. Yes, my teacher did say that I got the class average. Nou, wat is the average van die klas? 42. 42%, Britney. Yes, but it's out of 50. So I did get 42% out of 50. And you must only get 25% to get 50%. So I did get a quai mark.
And we are back, people. Before the break, we had a chat with Amy, and she's, Amy, aka Britney, aka Tiffany. She's playing all these characters on TikTok. And I said I wanted to speak to Britney. I really just wanted to have a chat with Britney and see how she's doing. Because, she's the one that she didn't take a bath because they said they couldn't wash her hands. We're not supposed to wash, we're supposed to only wash our hands. They had 3 masks opgehad, but it's 3 layered, you know. So, for Britney, I want to know, what is it like having a sister, Tiffany? What is your sister like?
I don't know if my sister likes me.
I noticed.
Because she just want to put me in the bungalow.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it she that told you not to wash?
She told me I must wash, but I did wash.
But you did.
And she said I didn't wash for me.
Is it?
She told my mommy I didn't wash for me.
Sure.
But I did wash.
Did you wash? Okay. And how long did you wash? Because
I didn't wash for long.
Is it?
But it was one time that I washed for long.
Oh, and then you feel cleaner for long.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So I wash one time, everything off, and then it's
okay.
Then I'm clean for long.
That makes sense, ne? Shame. Tell me, and the layers. They said about the 3 layers of the mask.
Yes, I put three layers of mask on.
Okay, so you don't understand.
I was 3 times safe.
Oh, hey! Look at you, Britney. And tell me, how do you struggle at school? It seems like you...
No, I get class average.
Really?
Yes, I passed my examination.
Oh! Okay, and you're happy with yourself?
Yes.
Okay.
I think I'm going to be grade 9 next year.
You think? You don't know?
I must first see if I get the awards. I think I'm going to get the awards.
Is it? I love the confidence.
Thank you.
Thank you, Britney. That's so funny. You're the one. You hoe jy aan dit ingaan, man. Tell us about Britney. I mean, jy het gesê net as ek kom uit die bungalow, so bly maar net daar.
Yeah, she likes the Wendy because
Wendy,
the Wendy because no one, I don't think anyone bothers her there. They don't even realize she's really not around.
And she's confident, no?
She's confident for a domheid,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Because I don't think she realizes that she's not smart.
Yeah. I think it's that.
I don't think she realized because she's not around people.
She's sheltered.
She stays in the Wendy.
I get you.
She doesn't realize what she needs to know. And
I get you.
The way that a person's supposed
So
to be regularly.
And her sister's
So-
heavy. Tiffany's heavy, man, you know. Tiffany is heavy. And she's okay with it.
I think she's very annoyed with Britney because Britney is so facile.
Yes.
And it's like speaking to a wall. It's like you say something, but this thing is not understanding what you're saying, and that's why I think
It's a
Tiffany
stigma dan.
she just wants to move out and not be
Ek
done
sê
with
dit
it.
wil uittrek, ja.
Because she wants to be able to explain herself to someone and they understand what she's
I
saying.
get you. Just the opposites, basically.
Yes,
Oh
completely
my
opposite.
gosh. Now, but I love what you did now. That was random, guys. We just did a freestyle improv vibe. So shout out to you. Tell me the word influencer. I mean, we spoke about it. What is your take on that? And do you think that is something that you do?
I feel like I don't see an influencer as a celebrity
Okay.
per se. I see an influencer as someone who actually influences good things.
Sure.
So if, for example, like I said, with the profanity and stuff, I don't put that in my videos because I have a lot of high school children and younger
Yes.
kids watching me.
Get you.
And so they have labeled me an influencer. And so it's my job to make sure that what I'm influencing is for them to not turn out to be stereotypes and things like that. So I just want to show people that you can still be a colored person and still have your culture without being you
I
know,
get you.
like they think we are.
I get you.
So
That's dope.
yeah, that's my take on being an influencer. Is just to make sure that people understand you can do certain things, but you don't have to do it in a really negative
get
way,
you.
whatever. Just to make sure that people understand.
So
that
well said.
Colored people are great, man.
Us, man.
We are great
and I
and
think
we
we need to
lick,
believe. We need to start believing that in ourselves.
And a lot of people don't know who they are as colored people.
Oh, that's true.
And so for me, it's just to show a side of us that everyone loves.
True.
That colored people all know. We all know someone like someone in the video. And it's just to show that and make people feel happy and feel good about our coloredness.
Us.
So that is my take on being an influencer, is just to show our coloredness in a good way.
Love it. And I was going to ask you, what do you want people to take away from your videos? And it's exactly that, you know. Wees trots op wie jy is. Puma then got involved. Puma got involved. And ek sê vir jou, dankie, die tekkies fresh and I'm loving your look. How did that happen?
It was my birthday in May.
Okay.
And so at that time I entered Miss South Africa.
And I thank thee want jy is 'n model. You're welcome. Ek gaan net goed soos vir jou.
I entered Miss South Africa.
So dope.
It was more of I didn't want to box myself.
Beautiful.
And I wanted to just see if I was capable of doing things and just I was scared and so I knew I had to do it.
Okay.
And so it was more of let me just boost myself also.
I get you.
Because I was telling myself, why would the country want to have someone in the Miss South Africa role like me?
Did you say that yourself?
I tell myself you're not even very feminine and I was like, but that's not what it's about.
Sure.
Afterwards I was like, it's not even about that, it's about me being who I am as a South African woman.
I get you.
Otherwise, I mean, I'm just lying to everyone,
I
you know?
get what you're saying.
So that happened and then everyone started coming to my page because we had to post our entry video online.
Okay.
Everyone started coming to my page, I gained followers. At the same time, the Britney and Tiffany videos were taking off and so I had
timing
a
was
lot
good.
of eyes on me.
Okay.
And then I got a message from Hayden Manuel, shout out.
Shout out.
He asked me, he was like, shoe size and address. And I was about it. It was like, shoe size and address, and I'm going to send you a shoe tomorrow. So I was like, okay, cool. And I was like, lekker birthday tikkies van my.
Lekker
Uitgevat soos 'n nat kat of wat? So So I was just like, okay,
Lekker zijn.
a nice 3 pair of shoes,
Yeah.
and I was taking photos, and
As
I
a gift
posted.
mos nou.
And then it just turned into phone calls from couriers.
What?
I am outside, and another P and another
Amy,
P,
that's
and
dope.
I was just like, yo, what's happening? So after every P, I would just go back to Aiden and I was like, yo, I didn't expect this, and thank you so much for this.
That's
you know,
so dope.
because even as a kid growing up, I love sneakers. I was always the girl who wore
Same.
sneakers, tackies with a dress or with a skirt, and my mom is like, please just put on sandals, or you can't go out like this,
Yes.
you know. And I loved it. It was
So
it
dope.
was keeping that side of me while still being the girl that
I
everyone
get
wanted me
it.
to be. And so now that I have like the sneaker collection, I'm just like, oh
It's
my word.
amazing.
It's
I was
dream
actually,
come
I don't know,
true.
did you see on Instagram the whole thing of Beyonce them sending the Ivy clothes? And you
Yes.
say, I don't know if you saw Cardi B also send the Reebok thing. Did you see that?
I
Because
saw
I was
that.
thinking, because now that we're friends, I don't know, I'm just putting it, I'm just throwing it out there. Maybe I don't know. You can surprise me with a cupboard of stuff. I don't know. And I'll dance for
What
you.
size are you?
What size are you? Topical colored thing to do. Kasi kayo mense.
We can share,
We can share.
yeah,
Sa
unpass.
parat geloof.
Yeah.
Then you're also a student. I want to touch on that quickly. What did you study? And then I'll go into the roots.
I did molecular biology and biotechnology
Groot woord.
at Stellenbosch University.
It
And it shook me to my core.
Yet you decided to do
It
that.
shook
yeah.
me, but I've always been, besides the acting and the
Yeah.
being involved in like the drama field,
Yes.
I've always wanted to do forensic science.
Sure.
So something that really interested me, how things work. Because I like puzzles, I like to solve
I see you.
things. And so I was like, yo, a detective, a forensic detective,
Yeah.
that's mos gevaarlijk.
Yes.
Because now I was now watching all of this
CSI,
programs
hulle.
and cold case and this and that. And I'm like, nah, I want to be this is quiet.
It's mad. though.
And the older I got, the more I realized there's actually a demand for that. With everything happening in the country, all the murders and the
True.
gender-based violence
Ons
and all of
need
that,
it.
we need someone who can give closure to the families of like people who have lost.
Well said.
And we don't have that at all.
Ik voel like your system is so lekker design.
Exactly.
You know. I want to touch on quickly before we end it off. The shaving of the. I think it's so cool. I think it's. I always wanted to do it when I was younger. Nou kan ik nou niet, maar ik wil nog eendag het doen. You know. But what was it like?
I actually initially I shaved my hair off because my aunt was diagnosed with cancer.
Wow.
And one of my close friends on university was in the same week.
Yeah.
And so I was just like, I can't go through the journey
Sure.
with them, but I want to in some way like show that I'm there.
That's so dope.
And the day after my aunt shaved her hair, I was like, I woke up and I didn't even know. I was so diamaka. I just picked up the scissors and I cut the one ponytail off and I was like, what did I just do now?
Wow.
And I was like, okay, well, I
I'm
don't have
gonna
a
go with
choice
it.
now. So took off the other ponytail and I just went for it. And I
Stunning.
shaved it off and I was like, the next day, I
And it
still wanted to
suits
do
you.
hair with my afro and my
Yeah.
hair went right down. I was like, what did I do? And as time went on, I was like, okay, but this is nogals lekker. I don't actually have an eye or anything, so...
Kijk, eierlijke kwaliteit. Als je
Exactly.
eieren, dan kan je maar
Because
zien.
I was feeling, okay, it's no dent, everything is right.
And you
so
don't know, yeah, but it looks fabulous on you. And I
So
love
it
the
just
reason
kinda-
why you did it.
It just happened. It
that's
was just,
so dope.
I wanted to show that I can be there with him on the journey, even though
Sure.
that I couldn't physically go through it with him.
Ik respect, hè,
And
Amy.
after that, I was just like, I got used to not having hair. I got used to seeing myself in the mirror,
Yeah.
actually like looking at me. No makeup, no hair. I was just bare of all these things that make like females beautiful.
No.
And I was like,
Ek moet nie
no,
daaroor
but
gaan nie.
I actually like this,
Nee,
you
and
know.
you like
And then I
beautiful.
just kept it like this. I was like,
Stunning. Love it. Social media, where can people catch you? Waar kan hulle vir jou follow vir jou lekker videos?
everywhere. Everywhere. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok.
Awesome.
Everywhere is Amy Dee, except for TikTok is Amy K. Dirks.
Awesome.
And yeah,
Awesome. Last question. What advice would you give to them watching? And what has this journey taught you so far?
I would say to always be yourself.
Sure,
Always. It's one thing to like pretend to be somebody, but when people start liking that person, you have to keep that up.
And it's tiring.
It's tiring, and you start feeling like no one sees me.
Sure.
And so I would honestly say, regardless of whether the people you want to like you or not likes you, just don't act don't pretend to be somebody else. Be yourself. If you want to look a certain way, dress a certain way, do that. Express yourself in the best way that you can.
Be you.
Because at the end of the day, it's your life, and you only have one of it.
And you need to like you.
Exactly. You can't redo it.
Sure.
You can't redo it. And also, you need to like make sure that you are true to yourself.
Wow.
Entirely.
Well said.
So that's definitely my advice. It's difficult to do because sometimes you don't really like who you see.
Yes, but I think it's also important to go through that because some days it's gonna be great, some days it's not.
You're always gonna find yourself in a space where you need to find yourself again.
Got you.
And it's important because you're changing all the time.
All the time as humans we're growing.
Today I might want to be a certain way, tomorrow I might not like that anymore. But it's important to go through that process.
Beautiful.
And just embrace it and you know, like look in the mirror and affirm. And just tell yourself like I'm beautiful, I'm loved.
I'm good enough.
I'm that girl. You know?
Yes, but it's
sometimes when you're feeling down, you just need to look in the mirror and tell yourself, nah, ek is kwaai.
Ek is eintlik kwaai.
Ek is eintlik kwaai.
Ek is eintlik kwaai gebore.
Like, wie is jy?
Wie is jy? Wie is ek? Dis maar dit glo dit is 'n walk with Mel people. Amy, thank you so much for joining us on the show. En ons wens jou van die beste, ons wens jou nog 'n klomp tikkies toe en #PU maar jy moet dit glo hou dit al die pad bo. Thank you so much for tuning in people.
Bye.